tension points. There are beetles breaking through all the mess we wear till we find what's true. Psych, philosophy, culture, we explore it all. Tension points, tension points. Time to answer the call.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
Yeah. Mixing
All
it
right.
up for you.
There we go. We need more of that.
We are Therapy Dudes. I'm Dan Fox with Andre Karkamaz. We are in part 2 of a pair of podcasts where we are just kind of checking in with each other about how life is going. And shout out to Andre for crushing it and going deep in a way that I think will be very helpful to listeners that may have gone through something similar. Not sure what we're going to talk about regarding my sunshine and rainbowy life, but
Yeah, what's the problem, Dan? Do you have too many things? What's going on?
I have too many things.
I'm kidding.
You know, I don't think that, like, I am in a kind of
I think it sucks that you've been injured.
So okay, I was injured. I had that little, cardiac snafu,
Oh, dude.
which
That
was a
was rough.
nothing, right? It was a nothing.
Well,
It was from lack of sleep and having to get up really early.
you didn't call me. You didn't text me. You didn't tell me that you had a cardiac thing. Why?
But it wasn't an actual cardiac thing. It was something that, like, when it was, tested out, it was like, oh, it's fine.
You know how he tells me we got to have lunch with this kiddo, and he's like, "Oh, it's just a regular day," and I felt really dizzy, and then I had to go to the ambulance, and
No. Wait, whoa.
it was really scary. All of a sudden, he was
You're
talking
like
about
filling in the blanks of your memory with these ridiculous things. There was no ambulance.
Okay, fine.
I drove myself. I made a doctor's appointment. There wasn't like that level
All
of
right.
like crisis.
But you said you were having like a cardiac thing, like a dizziness, like a heart palpitate. What
I
was
got
it?
cold sweats
Yeah.
and was like feeling lightheaded and had a little bit of tightness.
And you're just going to be okay. You're not going to tell me. You're not going to inform me, the much younger guy that can pick you up. You don't want me involved?
If it was a real thing, but you got to understand, this is just like a nothing burger. We were on like
That's not what it
a
sounds
1 on
like.
a scale of 1 to 10.
No, you didn't even go on the trip with your daughter that you were going to take that day.
Okay, but that's because I just had to lie in bed for like an hour until it all kind of wore off.
Oh my God, Dan.
It was okay. At the time, like
Okay.
now it's different. But at the time, it was like, I think a significant moment because it kind of amplified my frustration around being injured. Because I truly think that it wouldn't have happened had I not been injured. Because in the last 3 months, I haven't gotten a lot of exercise. I haven't been moving my body. And
Oh,
I just feel like my body was kind of like wearing down. And then it just couldn't handle the like lack of sleep because I had to get up really early that day to like take her up into the mountains. And that, like, I just think that my body would have been like a little more resilient. So
you're
the
at that age, man. You can't take that risk. You got to let a younger person with a more resilient body take care of you.
I need you to come over and help me with the activities of daily living.
We're getting there, man. That was a scare. But no, like you did have like a rough patch physically, and I was taken back that you kind of played it off like it was not a big deal. Like, I don't know, man. That sounded rough. You don't like asking for help.
Well, I think that's true. That's fair. Yeah, I that's fair. And I would rather not just burden other people. And I just feel like, everybody's going
Bird,
through stuff. I don't need to make a drama out of
you are
stuff.
not a burden in my life. I would be happy to show up for you, bro.
Well, you did it at dinner that night. That was great.
You paid for dinner. You didn't
Yeah,
even
I'll
let
hook
me
your brother
pay.
up.
Oh my God. I'm taking care of you one day. I don't know what that looks like. I might just pick you up and walk you around, I'll just put you on my shoulders.
Yeah, yeah. When I'm like senile and losing my mind.
Okay.
um, but so the thing that I did that has really kind of helped me get back on track is that for years I've had this like fantasy that I would get this. It's like I don't know if you've seen these like elliptic things at the gym where it's not just going in an ellipse anymore. It's like the next generation where it's like a free motion with your legs. You can move it any different way. So it's like a good cardio workout. You've still got the
Interesting.
arm thing, but you
I
have a
just
full,
imagine your legs flailing everywhere.
yes, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. But I was like, I need one of these in my house.
Okay. Did you get one?
I got one. Yeah.
Okay.
I
When did
got
that
one
happen?
after this little cardio snafu. I was like, forget this. Like I'm not just gonna sit here and mope. I need to like do something like significant to push back against
Huh.
like my like mood and feelings about all of this. And it's been good. It's good for my like leg because it's a low impact machine, but it's like a lot of good cardio. And so I feel like it's actually like useful rehab. And
Okay, good.
right.
Oh,
And
that's
fading
awesome.
into the background because of the cardio incident was that earlier that week, I'd finally gone into the doctor to see what was going on with my adductor. And they were like,
Mhm.
oh, you need a cortisone shot and you need PT. And
Fuck.
that was going to be gobs of money because I had the worst insurance ever. And I was like, I'm going to take the money that I would have spent on the cortisone shot and the PT, and I'm going to buy this machine. And that's going to be my like rehab. So it's worked. I feel good about it. I'm also very stubborn that way, and I just like feel like I'm going to do it my own way and don't like want people's recommendations. So it was very much in sync with my narrative about the world, which also made me feel good.
What is your narrative about the world again?
Oh, don't trust doctors.
Yeah. You're like,
They
no.
don't know what's really going on.
Yeah, honest, well, I don't want to say anything that would like some people really need to go see doctors like my dad did. But, my dad's experience though, man, they messed up a lot before they got it right. Even I was like, this is cancer. I have no medical degree. I was like, I just these symptoms are cancer. That's what I like literally told the doctor and they were like, we think it's this rare neurological disorder. I was like,
Oy,
what's the chances of that being what it is when he has all these symptoms,
yeah.
Like I had to argue with the doctor and I was right. That's
Yeah.
weird. That's kind of weird. And I
Well,
have no medical experience.
yeah. And just to backpedal from my like don't trust doctor thing, that's something I like to say to my doctor buddies just to like get them infuriated. But for the cardio incident, the first thing I did was to like call the doctor, get an appointment, get an EKG, have that be
Yeah, because
normal.
that
And I
was
was like,
important.
okay, I can
Yeah.
I can breathe again. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Um, but this also like there was the trifecta of the little like chemo cream skin incident on my forehead that I had to deal with, which is why, as you can see, I'm wearing a hat today. It's my
I was
vanity hat.
I was wondering why. What happened? What do you mean chemo cream? What's going on? What the
I
heck,
can't
dude?
believe you don't remember this because Jonah was sharing this too after he told you about my cardiac incident.
I don't remember it because I feel like Jonah was smacking you a lot.
He was smacking me a lot, dude.
And I was just trying to I was like, why is this happening? Why are you not calm?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Um,
Oh,
it's just, I lived in Hawaii for a couple of years. When I was a kid, we didn't wear sunscreen.
oh.
So, had a little like little something something up on the forehead that was like potentially precancerous. And they said, we can either cut this out for you, which would leave like a little permanent white mark on your forehead,
Right.
Or you can put this chemo cream on for 2 weeks, and that's going to make it like rash up like crazy. And you're going to think that you're having an allergic reaction to it, and it'll
Oh,
look ridiculous. But that'll eventually heal and you won't have any white mark.
okay.
And Jonah was like, why can't you just do the white mark? Nobody's going to see it.
Oh no.
And
It's your face.
well, and also it's like, I, I had to remind him that when he put black Sharpie on his face, we could tell there was black Sharpie on his face because even though I'm white and he's black, the pigment of my skin is more pasty and the pigment of
Oh
his
wow,
skin is more
Jonah.
brown. So, we,
His
but I
logic
mean,
didn't
he was
logic
just
there.
messing with me when he was like,
Yeah,
oh, yeah, just do the like white thing. Nobody's going to see it. Like,
because you're white. I get it.
yeah.
Okay. So okay, you got a lot going on, Dan,
Well,
physically.
I've been kind of like on a positive whole spin with the whole thing because I've been getting good workouts
Good.
every day since I got that machine. And
Good.
that just like
You gonna play basketball on Friday?
I'm not there yet. I'm not there
Okay.
yet, but I am like my goal, I don't want to end on an injury, which is where I'm at now
No, I
in
don't want you to
basketball.
either.
So
Yeah.
I'd rather just, have it fade away on my own terms. So I'm planning on like at some point, but the hip is not, it's still not quite there, but I can tell it's like improving and that this workout is helping it and not, making it worse. So I'll
Good.
um
So
and
like you keep getting injured. Is there a reason?
dude, I'm 52.
Oh, you're 52?
Yeah.
I thought you were like 5 years older than me.
Oh, that's nice. I appreciate that.
Well, don't just say that online. Let people assume that you're 5 years older than me. I like that.
I like
Your
that
energy
too.
is good. Your energy, you look young. That's good.
I feel like I've been able to, like, my kids and the work that I've done over the years in schools and with young people has like kept me young. And I basically, even though we joke about my injuries, I feel like I've gotten a lot of like decent enough exercise and trying to
You'll play
like,
basketball the whole time when you're healthy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but
Good for you.
I think it's also the reality that like aging happens, and I want
Yeah.
to try to do that with a lot
Grace.
of grace, right? And that,
Well, you've been doing a good job.
yeah, well, and I think that part of getting that exercise machine wasn't like this is a tool to get me back to basketball. It was like this is my new thing. Like I need to just have a consistent go-to that I'm happy to do and willing to do to get physical exercise because I can't just keep throwing my body around in twisted ways and jumping up and down and getting
No, that's true.
cracked ribs playing basketball.
Wow, I'm proud of you. That puts in perspective like a lot actually.
Um, just remember when you're 52, how you
Hmm.
used to make fun of me when I was 52.
Well, now I feel really bad about it. I did not know. You did not.
That's
You don't
just your
look
anxious
52.
attachment. Don't worry. Our
I
relationship
think we
is
lost it.
strong.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good. No, there's a kid that plays basketball. He's like 24, and I'm like late 30s at this point in my life. And he I still light him up every now and then, but he's like 15 years younger than me. So every now and then he's gonna, talk some smack and try to bait me into like doing a little bit more. And I'm
Right.
catching it now. Now I'm like, you know what, kid? Like you're 24. Like you win. This is your prime. You can win. Like this is okay. I'm
Right.
glad I have that mentality. And I also
Well,
want him to feel good about himself. Like he's
right.
clearly
People
very
need those
invested.
wins. It's like, give me
Yeah,
a win. That's
as
gracious.
long as he's respectful. If they're
Yeah.
not respectful, you see what happens. I'll go over there and I'll make sure that we win at the expense of my body. Which I don't like doing that anymore because it
Right.
hurts. It hurt. I can't imagine what it feels like at your age, but for me, it's like already hurting.
You won't have to imagine. I cannot wait until you're 52. I
I can wait.
can't.
You can wait. We can both wait.
I'm gonna have to wait, but
Yeah. Don't say
I'm gonna
that
be talking a lot
reluctantly.
of smack if I'm still functional.
You will be functional because you got
Lucid.
this crazy leg machine now. It's going to keep
Yes.
you young.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
plan. And all the like Alzheimer's medicine is getting better and better. They have a nasal spray now that can help.
I hope they find a cure to that
I don't
and
think there'll be a
cancer.
total cure, but I think there'll be a much better like medications and treatment options for people. I think that's where this is
It's
heading.
horribly sad. Yeah.
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 Um,
Okay, good.
and I'm just I know you know this, but just so the listeners know this, I'm not like just being flippant about Alzheimer's. Like this is something that my mom had and passed from. So it's on my mind as a like, oh, I got to be careful and just, keep that like keep a read on how that's going and
Learning an instrument, like learning new things, stuff like that, I hear is really good as a tool against cognitive deterioration and stuff like that. So we
yeah.
got to get you a new like instrument. We got to keep you learning new things all the time. Well, don't worry, we'll figure it out. A whole new regiment for you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna become a musician. That's gonna be my next career.
You looked good on that when you wore that suit that one time. So, just a violin, you know?
Oh, nice. Nice. Yep.
I could see it.
So other than that, I feel like my life is in a like my kids are I know I sort of complain about them when they're not like being functional, acquiring a job or academically or something. But in terms of this life stage with them, it's like so much more, I don't know, like for me, little kids, like I've done most of my like clinical work and my work when I was in schools with like adolescents and young adults. And that like that's an age that I really like understand and can connect with and relate to. And my kids are all in that age range now. When they were younger, it was like, oh, they're like noisy and I can't like have a real conversation with them the same way. And it was trickier. So, I feel like I'm in a just basically decent rhythm. And every once in a while there's just sort of a ho hum mentality with it. I can't tell if you're looking at me sort of smiling to mask your annoyance or if you're just totally tuning out and thinking about something else.
I'm not masking my annoyance. I uh I
Tuning
was
out then. You were tuning
I
out.
was I was tuning out. You know what the problem is that Dan and I struggle with when it comes to podcasts? We don't have like a routine schedule, which we probably should figure that out. I have seen
Oh my
clients
God,
the whole
whose
day.
problem is that?
That is 100% yours. Is this the Alzheimer's kicking in?
what, what are you talking about?
It's me. It's me. My schedule. It's rough. So we should probably do a weekend where we haven't worked all day and then we try to do it,
Oh my
right?
God. How many times do we need to have the weekend conversation?
Well, just one weekend day. There's 2 days.
Dude, what are my two busiest days in my schedule?
I
The listeners
understand
probably know this. We've had
I,
this conversation
I
probably on the
understand,
podcast
but
many
I could be your first client. It could be our podcast.
9 a.m. 9 a.m. on a
Oh my
Saturday.
God, I don't want to. Do you see what the problem is? Okay, so
All right, but 9 a.m. Mondays, I think, as a general stand in is right. That's been basically working.
I think we got to do that. It's because I have to take my daughter to daycare. That's sometimes it's like try not to like force her up if she needs to sleep in. I don't know. I just feel like it's cruel and she doesn't need to wake up at a specific time. So sometimes when I see that she's really like needing to sleep, I don't like to like wake her up and that's why that happens. Because I'm like it's like 8:30 by the time we're out the door instead of like 8 or 7:45, and that's when I'm like, can we push this back or you know.
Right. How old is she now?
She's 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. We're gonna commit to 9 a.m. on Mondays. I had a
Okay.
long day, dude. I rearranged my office again. I told you, and I saw clients all day.
Yeah.
That's not an excuse, though. I'm sorry I wasn't present in that moment.
Oh, I just wanted to know what you're thinking about. First of all, no apologies necessary. They claim that when we're listening to a lecture, we've forgotten 97% of it after 48 hours anyway, and that our brain is naturally just jumping around and tuning out. So
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
I do that
Well,
too.
oh, that's why you look at me blank like that.
Right. And when I just start going,
We're just
uh-huh,
we're just sitting here like
right,
ignoring each other the
right.
whole podcast, talking about different things, and it ends. People are like, "What the hell are they talking about?" I'm like, I
They're
don't
tuning
know.
out while they're listening too. It's all okay.
It's just the sound of our voice.
I think we want to work on like getting a radio kind of voice.
Yeah.
Like,
How do I do that?
Andre Kakamaz. No, that
Do I
wasn't a
just
good
go
one.
deeper?
I need
I don't
deeper
know.
bass.
Okay. I mean,
Ladies and gentlemen.
oh Jesus. I can work on articulating better.
Mm.
That might
Actually,
be a hmm.
after podcast number 100, which is around the corner, I think we're at like 95 now or something, right? After 100, I think it's time to do the live streaming.
Oh, okay.
Video with video game.
We should be sitting in the same place together though, so we can like, you know what I'm saying? So we can interact.
Well, we'll just have to,
We
I
need
think,
a
interact over
studio.
Zoom. It's going to
Oh
take
my.
like an extra hour of somebody's day to get to the other person each time we do it if we have to be in the same space.
Okay, fine. We will Zoom. It'll be a live stream.
Yes.
I think my stalker has fallen off. I think he's moved on to his next prey, so I think I'm okay with it at this point.
Nice. Nice. And maybe our sponsor will help us figure out the like logistical and technological details. Sponsor number 1, Boulder Psychological Services. Check out Boulder Psychological Services for all your therapy needs at boulderpsychologicalservices.com. That's also
Run.
where you can find Andre and myself. We have profiles up there. If you ever want to reach out to us for anything, we're happy to help.
We are.
Oh my gosh, I guess we're at the ending. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks for listening. If you made it this far, tell us what you like best in the comments.
If anything.
Everything.
I'm sorry, everything. Right, right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I want
We're
to,
going to bed.
you're going to bed?
We're going to bed. It's past your bedtime. You're
It's 7
52, bro.
o'clock.
I know, but you need to protect your body. I'm gonna put my daughter to bed.
Nice.
That's what I'm
Okay.
gonna do. Yeah.
All right. I'm bringing some Dear Andre questions for you next time. So
Okay.
get your game face on.
Okay.
All right. We are on the way out. I'm doing the old outro.
All right. Oh my God. This
Oh
one.
God, I can't do it. I can't do it. Make it stop. Okay.
We have a few different ones.
Right. Right. But I think we just want to stick with our standard right now.
These are the tension points. There are windows breaking through all the mess we wear till we find what's true. Psych philosophy, culture. We explore it all. Tension points, tension points. Time to answer the call.
We're gonna answer that call.
I'll need a lot of therapy.
All right. Talk to you next time.